Ask your question.
What do you think about Nigeria? Before coming to Nigeria and after you are in Nigeria now, what has changed so far?
Well, this is my 5th time to Nigeria, specifically. I first came to Nigeria in 2018. And before I came to Nigeria, my impression of Nigeria was the motherland, the continent where all African people from. Because I always felt like that I'm the walking image of Mother Africa. You know, sometimes we get confused and we misidentify ourselves as different. But I feel like anybody that look like us, we are the walking image of the motherland. So, you know, I always felt like that this was the motherland. So now me coming, it just exaggerated that feeling, you know, because now you get a sense of smell, you know, you get a sense of taste, and then you have all your senses are activated, and then now you understand that, you know, it's nothing that can duplicate that feeling from actually being here. So my first impression was, it was different in the aspect that I never experienced it before, you know, being actually on the continent and the feeling, because nothing duplicated. You know, like anywhere you go, it has its own energy force. You know, you can be in the United States, you can be in England, you can be in India, you can be in China. Everyone has its own specific feel. But me personally, being that I'm of Afro descent, it just fed into my spirit and it connected with my ancestors. So, you know, it's like doing a ritual. Every moment I'm here is a spiritual enlightenment, because it's feeding those DNA cells within me that comes from here. So it's like daylight. You know, sometimes I maybe want to do things of more luxury, but within me it's like, nah, this is what you want. You know, you want to be amongst the people, you want to be indulging those type of things, because that's what just feeds that spirit.
What is your message to black people all over the world?
My message for black people around the world would be, whether you're in the diaspora or whether you be in the continent, is that we are Africans first, beyond anything. And sometimes I think that we need to start identifying ourselves more as Afro people than anything else, because that's how you form that connection. Because sometimes when we start, don't use what we call a pan-ethnic identifier. A pan-ethnic identifier would be, you consider yourself African. Now, if you use a pan-racist, race identifier, that would be colorism. So sometimes the colorism can get a little bit confusing, because, you know, what's black for one person in one country can be black for other people in other countries. You know, in America, sometimes if you black, you have to be born in America and to be of slave descent. So if you have a Nigerian that come there to America, they may not be identified as black. You know, so these are the different, like, discriminations and what I like to call philosophical matrix that you can get put in, where you don't understand who you are. So that's what starts division. So once we start understanding that we all come from the motherland, and if you look like me, you are the walking image of Africa. You know, just like how if you go anywhere, you see an Asian, you see a Chinese person, the first thing you're gonna say is that, oh, this person, that's a Chinese person. You see somebody from India, you're gonna say, oh, that's the person there from India. But now, if you see someone like you, you're gonna be like, oh, that person from the UK, oh, this person is from America, oh, this person from Ghana, this person from Nigeria. You know, so that's the understanding they try to give, because the biggest thing, what takes place, is they try to take away your geographical inheritance. They try to make you feel like that this country ain't, that this continent ain't yours, so they can continue to take the minerals from you. You know, they continue to take the minerals, because they don't want you to have no bond. But now, if you see a European from anywhere, you're gonna know that this person come from Europe. But if you see someone with melanin in their skin that look like me, you'll be like, oh, oh, he's not African, he's black. Oh, he's not African, he's Cuban. Oh, he's this or he's that. You know what I mean? But our features is more distinct than anyone else features in the world. So that's my message to black people, you know, around the whole globe. And like on one of Burna Boy albums, I heard like his mother was receiving an award. He would say, message to all black people.
Yeah.
Notice that you are Africans.
African first.
You know, so once we can link that, that's very important. That's a very important connection. Because then now you can't be divided. And so now whatever happened to one happens to all. And we're able to move as one. So, you know, so that's what I like to call, you know, you being stuck in that philosophical matrix. You're being stuck in that philosophical matrix where you don't know who you are. And so now you characterize yourself and you neglecting your geographical intelligence, you know, your inherited intelligence that comes from the people from this continent. Because everybody have a geographical inheritance and everybody have a geographical, you know, intelligence, that knowledge that comes from where they're from. But once you forget where you're from and once you just start characterizing yourself as just an appearance, you just characterize yourself just as a look, and then now you make it more cheaper. You know, you cheapen who you are. You know, so that would be my message for anybody, because anywhere you go, I don't care if you're on the continent, I don't care if you're in the diaspora, you got ignorant people anywhere. You got people that would say, oh, that's not African. You got people in America would say, oh, they not black. You know, you got ignorant people everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That just make people that be that they're less educated. But once you educate yourself and once you know your history and once you know your origin, can't no one take that away from you. So, you know, that's ultimate power. So wherever you go, you can move accordingly. And so whatever challenges that come before you, you can respond respectfully in the right manner and then not be overcome by that victim mentality. My name is Pharaoh. Ifadoim Odua. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Saleko. No, this is Saleko. This is Saleko, yes. But you don't never see me before.